Welcome back to the Perfect Auto channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about buying a new car versus fixing up your existing car. One of the things I've heard a lot lately from customers is that they don't want to fix their existing vehicle because they don't think that it has very much value. And what I try to explain to them is that it's not so much about what the current car that you have is worth, it is about what it's going to cost you to get into a new vehicle. So even if it's a major repair, maybe a $1,500, $2,000, when you start looking into the scope of what a new vehicle is going to cost you, you might reconsider. Now, if you just want a new car, great, more power to you. Go get yourself a new car if it's in your budget. It's totally understandable. Sometimes it's just fun to have a nice brand new smelling car, and hey, awesome. But if you're looking at it purely from a cost perspective, you may be shocked to see what a new car is going for these days. This article came out just this past week from CNN, and what they looked at is in last month, the average vehicle cost over $47,000. That's a huge number for a new car. And I just punched those numbers into a car payment calculator with a 10% down payment for a 60-month loan. And I came up with a monthly payment of $860. Now, it's not even including the additional costs for insurance on a new car versus your used car, additional registration fees. So there could be a lot of additional costs, so aside from simply just the car payment itself. So when you start looking at the fact that you may be paying $860 for the next 60 months versus a $1,500 or $2,000 car payment, or a car repair bill, it may all of a sudden, shift your thought processes really quickly, because 860 times 12 is nearly $10,000 over the course of just the first year alone. And I really doubt that you're going to spend that kind of money on fixing up the existing car that you have. And going into this article even further, it mentions the fact that vehicles may be getting up into the 50s here very soon. So you may be paying over $50,000 for a brand new car in this coming year, maybe two. And within that, not in this article, but I've seen in other articles where the supply or choice options have diminished. So you don't even have the same options that you might have had in the past, and quite the wide variety. So you may be just kind of stuck with whatever is on the lot versus, you would think that for spending that kind of money that you would have a plethora of options, but simply not the case. And then, even going into it further, it talks about why, new cars are getting so much more expensive, the shift back towards SUVs versus, a standard sedan or passenger vehicle type thing. But again, I really just wanted to reach out, kind of throw this out so that way you can start really thinking about and processing the fact that, yes, a repair bill may be unexpected, it may be more expensive than you want because you have an older vehicle, but when you really start to break it down and look at the fact that over the next couple of years, what you're going to pay in a new vehicle is vastly going to exceed what it's going to cost you to fix your existing vehicle. Okay, so thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this, you found this information helpful, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.